fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather and I am glad you're here. Today I thought we would take a look at what I usually carry with me in my backpack when I go on a training run for a trail race. So let's take a look at what's inside. But first of all, if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it means that you can stay up to date on all of my training for the OT50 as well as all the other running content that I have coming up on the channel. And now let's take a look inside the backpack. First of all, the pack itself is by Nathan. This is a women's quick start 4-liter. I like it because it's adjustable. It's got plenty of pockets for what I need for my training runs, and it did come with the water bladder with the kit itself. So first of all, we have this zip pocket right here, which is a super convenient place for me to stash my phone. Since it is a zipper pocket, then the phone is definitely not going to fall out while I am running. I will also sometimes stick my car key back behind my phone just in case I need to take it with me. In this other pocket here, we have a pocket knife that I carry with me. Pocket knife, just handy to carry around. It is good if you are female to run with some sort of self-defense item with you, so I've got that as well. And I don't typically tend to carry it with me in a race situation. However, I will usually just be around other people and won't have a whole lot of use for a knife, so usually I will take it out. But if I am running on a trail by myself, then I will definitely have this with me. Next up is the bladder that came with the pack itself. This is by Nathan and it's a 1.5 liter bladder. If I am running in cooler temperatures, I will usually just fill it with water, as I tend to not sweat a whole lot when it's cooler. But when it does warm up and I do plan on sweating, then I will usually fill this with Tailwind. I like to use the Naked Unflavored. It's really good for if I'm having to take on a lot of electrolytes during a trail run, then I'm not going to get sick of a particular taste after a while. So really useful, highly recommend. Next up, let's take a look at what I keep in the backpack portion of the pack. First of all, extra fuel in case I need it. The two that I turn to most often are going to be sports beans and applesauce, just because they're easy on the stomach, they're quick and easy. So these are super great to have around, and I will usually carry fuel with me to begin with, but I will have extra fuel in my backpack as well. Next up, a packet of tissues. These are good for when my nose is running like crazy, and also if I need to stop and take a bathroom break in the woods, then I have these, as well as a plastic bag to carry out anything. So there you go. Next is a first aid kit. This is a super simple one that I just picked up at Dollar Tree. It's nothing fancy, but it does have things like alcohol swabs and band-aids and gauze and things like that to tackle any blisters or small injuries that may come up during a run that would make it hard for me to continue. So if I have a small minor injury, then I've got this to take care of it. Next is extra sunscreen, and I have a clip on here as well, so I can clip it to the outside of my pack if I need to get to it quickly. But this is a broad spectrum SPF 50. If you have watched the channel for a while, then you know that I have had to deal with skin cancer in the past, and so I am making sure that I definitely keep my skin in running shape by protecting it from the sun. So this is a big one. Make sure that you are replacing your sunscreen about every 2 hours or so, especially if you're going to be out on the trail for an extended period of time. Next up is a flashlight. I don't really have to use this all that often, but if I were to get into a spot where maybe I get a little bit lost, maybe it gets a little bit dark on me before I am able to reach the trailhead, then I do have an extra light just in case I need to light the path in front of me. You never know. Also, if I were to get lost and I needed to signal, I could signal with this as well. So just a cheap $1 flashlight with AAA batteries in it. I carry it with me. Extra handy to have around. Next is a cooling towel. You can get these pretty much anywhere. I've got piles of them here at the house. They are super useful for if you're needing to cool down. If you can just get this wet and then you can drape it around your neck, you can drape it over your head. This is very, very useful. You could also use it as a makeshift bandage if you needed to. So cooling towel, super helpful, lots of uses. And finally is my safety whistle. I always tell people that you need to have some kind of safety whistle with you when you are are out in the woods. In fact, a lot of running vests now come with them built onto the jacket already. But if it's not built into the jacket already, then go ahead and get some sort of a whistle just in case you get way off track and you happen to get lost. You don't want to wear your voice out yelling for help to let people know where you are, and this is going to be a lifesaver. It will help people find out exactly where you are. So this is waterproof and simply put together. There are tons of these available on Amazon. I'll put a link down below to this one in particular. You can buy it in packs of 4. So lots of options for you to choose from, but super simple and easy to carry around, and definitely something that you want to have for your own safety. So there you go. That is what I carry in my pack with me if I am going on a somewhat short training run. Now, if I were going to be out there for about 4 or 5 hours, I would obviously probably go with a larger pack and have some different things with me, but this is just kind of my simple starter pack that I do for shorter trail runs, usually around 2 hours or less. So why don't you let me know what you carry when you are going on a training run? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below? This is your second reminder that if you have not subscribed yet, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the fun content I have coming out on this channel all the time. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are going to be down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to see you next time. Remember, laugh hard, run fast, be kind. See you next time.